Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of a knife modification video. Just got a bunch of parts in from a couple different companies. The knife we're going to be modifying today. Just got it in. As you can see, it's obviously Spyderco. Just traded. It's a Warncliffe Cutlery Shop exclusive in CTS XHP. The Warncliffe. It's got a little bit of a lock stick, but hoping to fix that just by changing some stuff out. It's already got a lynch clip on it, but I have a couple things we're going to put on it. I got a new lynch clip in bronze anno. That we're going to be putting on. To match that, we have from AWT, the Applied Weapons Tech. They make a bunch of scales and stuff. Some bronze hardware. And then also from Applied Weapons Tech, these really cool Aztec teal scales. Thought these were a cool color, so I'm gonna give them a try. It's my first PM2, so I figured kind of go crazy with it. So first we're gonna take it apart. I'm gonna video me taking it apart. So Spydercos are not always super easy to take apart. Today I got this super cheap Husky bit set I found at Home Depot. As a lot of people know, this lanyard tube can be a pain in the butt, but we're gonna take it off together. So I'm pretty sure that the pivot's a T8. Actually feels a little bigger than that. Maybe a T10. I know the bug out is T10. Yeah, T10 works perfect there. And then T8 for the body screws. And then I know it's going to be T6 for the pocket clip. Or maybe not. Is it T8? No. Huh. So I put on a lot of lynch clips before, and they are always T6. That's first. This is a T6 bit for sure. Never seen that before. So I have this other bit kit, and hopefully there's something in there that works. That T6 fits. Okay, so I don't know what's up with the other one. Must just be undercut. Okay, so we have a T10, a T8, and a T6. So first, we're gonna take the screw off for the pocket clip, and this will be the same on a normal Spyderco clip. So there we go. Got that clip out. We'll keep that for use on another knife. Now the clip's off, we're going to switch the bits, and I'm going to take the body screws off. Should be pretty easy. They might be Loctited on, but if you give good careful pressure and have quality tools, you should be pretty good to go. Using this Prometheus Design Works shop tray today, catch all my parts. So next we'll take off the pivot, and that is on there. Oh my goodness. Okay. I got some movement. So what I ended up being able to do is to pry up this scale, and it popped out that pivot. So now we have the blade and one of the washers. Now to get this screw off, what we're gonna do is just hold that stop pin in place with my finger, and that should just come right out. So now I got the body screws and the 2 standoffs. So now this is the fun part. It's the part on Spyderco knives that can often be a pain. That one was alright. This is the lanyard tube. They usually put a pretty tight fit on there, so they can be hard to pull out, but that one just popped out by sticking my driver through. So that's out. We won't be needing that. None of this hardware we'll be needing again. So we'll take the... Now in the AWT scales, this liner actually gets deleted, so you don't need it. So we're not even going to bother taking that apart. Just going to set this to the side. And this is going to be kind of a challenge because we want that that pivot off, and it does not want to come off. So using some undisclosed methods, aka a power drill, I was able to get that pivot separated from the screw. As you can see, so we will need the pivot. We will not need the screw. And in fact, we won't need any of this hardware except the pivot. So we'll put that pivot in a special place right here. So now we have the liner for this side, the lock side, the blade, the washers, and the pivot. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our hardware, and I'm gonna dump it in this top right pocket. And we're gonna start construction one piece at a time. So first thing I wanna do is take the lock side, is what I usually do. And I'm gonna put the liner in it. Okay, so now that that's in there, it'll be hopefully pretty simple construction from there. We'll take the pivot and the washer, and I'll put it here. Now Spyderco has it to where their washer is held in by their pivot, and I'll hold the pivot and flip it over, and my pivot screw, which again, this is all the hardware and scales is made by Applied Weapons Tech. So that pivot screw actually seems like it's T8. And it is. Oh, maybe. Nope, I'm an idiot. It is T10. So we'll just get a tentative few turns on there, seal everything in place. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set the blade under the knife with the lock in place. I'm going to take the washer, set it where it goes. This tube, set it right there. And actually I'm going to change my mind a little bit. So same thing I did with this pivot, we're going to do with the standoffs. So one goes here. That will be one of these body screws, which is a T8. Should be at least. So we've already seen this video. My my bit guessing game has not been great. Screw that in. And not all the way, just enough to hold it in there. Then we'll take this standoff, and this is, in my opinion, the harder one. So what I like to do for this, stick the screw through the hole, take my thumb, place it there, and then kind of slowly twist the standoff on. Once I get a couple threads on, flip it around, use my bit torque gun. So now, for real this time, going to put that together, put the washer on, put the lanyard tube in, and on aftermarket tubes, they pretty much always go together super easy. Now we're going to take the scale, should just sit right on top. Now you might have to jimmy it a little bit on the pivot A lot of times that washer wants to come out. This one's actually all right. This one's pretty good. It's catching on something. I can't exactly see what, but I think we're okay. So now first thing I'm going to do is find the pivot screw. Put that in first. I'm going to tighten these up a little bit. They're not fine-tuned yet, but they will be. Then I'm going to switch back to my T8 one more time. Take the body screws. So I will notice I've done a couple Spyderco mods, and I don't know if I just haven't experienced very much of something or what it is, but so far these applied weapons tech scales have been a lot easier to use than Flytanium ones I've used in the past. So now we have this bronze teal PM2. I'm going to close the blade for now, and now we're going to put the clip on. So after a couple guesses, it's actually T8. Again, my screw guessing game is not great today. So I'm going to put the top screw in. Always had good experience with lynch clips. They tend to always work really nice for me. Now it's as simple as putting these clip screws in, getting them snug, not super tight because you don't want to strip them. So now we have a fantastic looking knife. Just a great looking knife now. Still very smooth. Don't feel any blade play really. Smooth. I'll have to find something about that blade centering, but now I've just modified a PM2 exactly to what I want. I think it looks great. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching me struggle. Thanks for supporting me and everything you do. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment what you want to see in the future. Thanks, guys.